Hi. So you're going to be teaching morphology to kids. The best way I can think of teaching morphology is to play word games, and specifically a game we call Building Words. Now we know morphology is essentially taking the root word from its original meaning, and it can be applied to multiple other words and can be built upon the better we know the base word. So the root word that I've chosen to start this particular example for you is the word by. Now by I mean two, the number two. So we can put that up there first. Give the children something nice and easy to start off with. Once we've given them the initial word by and explained that it means two, we can start to ask them to think about what other words they might know that start with the word by that could also mean two for a reason. Obviously, you can prompt them and lead them in the direction you're going to go, but children being unpredictable, you don't know what you're going to get. But surely, fairly quickly, they're going to come up with a tried and favourite bicycle. So now we can start to explain to them that by, meaning two, translates over to bicycle, as in two-wheeled cycle. We can then ask them what other words they might have that they can attribute to the word by. We can throw out a little sports tidbit, see if they give us something back. Hopefully they come back with biathlon. Again, another sport that has two parts to it, beginning with the letters by, meaning two. We can prompt them, but I think they'll start to get the drift. We might get bilingual, as in two languages, making sure at all times we've got our trusty whiteboard marker here to add any words that they come along with. But the plan is eventually to try and guide them around to the words that we're looking for, so that we can continue building words and building different words and showing them the root word for a variety of other words. So if we keep going along, we'll get biology. Now I might ask them to think, well, that's a good one. What other ology words can we think of? So we go from biology, hopefully they'll come up with geology fairly quickly. We can ask them, what's a word we might have to use at home a fair bit when you've done something naughty and mum's a little bit angry? Probably get apology. We can talk about Indiana Jones and what did he do and how much fun did he have doing it? Archaeology. You can see here how we're starting to build some words. We started off with by, we've moved over to ology, which means the study of something, except for in the word apology. But we've got biology, archaeology, geology. Another one they might come up with is mythology. They like their characters, their Hercules and all the people from times past. So we put that one up there. Now if we go back to geology for a second, we can say to them, well, a lot of words start with geo, and we can explain what the root word geo itself means. So back where we started with by meaning two, we can now explain that geo means earth, and it has Greek origins. And from there we can ask them, well, what other words do you know that might start with geo? Let's think about our maths teacher and what we've learnt there. Probably come up with geometry fairly quickly. Definitely come up with geography. But we can go a step further again now. We can build upon a word. So after geography, we might be able to break it down and show them geo, graphic, L, and explain each component of that word. So now we're starting to develop the children's understanding of morphology, beginning with a very simple base word, through some other words that they'll hopefully know, again always explaining the root word for them so that they can apply it as they go along. And then if we get lucky, we might be able to add onto our root word a few more words that will increase their understanding of morphology. Hopefully that was helpful for you and your children enjoy morphology in class. Thank you.